Our sponge has cooled, right? And it is still nice and flexible, as you can see that. So we will start to prepare it by removing the paper, and then we will fill it and roll it and cover it and decorate it. Okay, this is the bit, isn't it? This is the bit. So first thing we're going to do is turn it over, and the easiest way to turn it over is to pick up the corners of the paper, lift it up and flip it over. That's all right. Excellent. All right, and then just peel the paper off. That's it. No, don't worry about that. Marvellous. Thank you. Excellent. So let's pick our edge for which to roll, and we will roll from this one.
Is there a way to pick?
I like to start from the slightly thinner edge and roll to the thicker edge, but I don't think it really makes much difference. We can start from the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever suits. Okay. So we're going to spread some cherry jam onto it, and we're going to spread some of the chocolate mascarpone frosting. And at that point, I think what we'll do is we'll take the board out from underneath it, so we can just work directly on the tabletop a little bit easier.
And can you spread any kind of jam?
You can put pretty much anything you like into it. You can put just a straight mascarpone frosting. You can put any jam, strawberry jam, raspberry jam, cherry jam. Marmalade would be nice as well, orange marmalade, pretty much. Or you don't even need to put jam into it if you don't want to.
It just makes it a bit fruity.
I just think otherwise it just makes it a little bit too chocolatey and just breaks it up a bit. All right? Okay, good. So, if I spoon the jam, can you do the business with the palette knife? Thank you. So, and we need, and don't want to put too much into it, because otherwise it's just going to get difficult to roll. So you want to have a go at spreading that. Right, try and pull some of those cherries back this way a little bit. Lovely. Okay, right, are you ready to put some of the chocolate mascarpone cream on it?
Yes.
Right. Now,
cherries on this.
As you mix some of this, it will mix a little bit with the jam. So try and avoid stirring around too much on the cake, but if it does mix a bit, it's not the end of the world. All right, so what if we turn the cake around that way, so you can do that with it? How about that?
Why?
Because it'll be easier to spread it away from you and towards you. How about that? Can you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe just dab it around a bit, yeah. Like making mud pies, isn't it?
It doesn't matter if the thing mixes with the jam.
No, it doesn't really matter. No, it's all going to taste the same. But it's a good idea not to get it too muddied, right?
Okay.
You need to leave a little bit of a gap here at the edge, because some of this will roll out. All right? How's that? No, this edge here, if it rolls out the end, I'm not worried about it, because that means that you'll have a little bit to try as well. Okay? Not too much.
Pokey.
Perfect. All right? And this is where it is much, much easier to have two pairs of hands.
One,
so, 2, 3, 4. Right, so what we're going to do, start from this end, roll, and just gently up and over, right, and it will crack a little bit, but don't worry about it, and then up, gently, 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 and then over like that, okay? And there we have our chocolate log. Now, it has cracked a little bit. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, all right? But I'm not concerned about it, because it makes it look authentic for one thing, but the other side of it is, don't forget, we're going to cover it with the remains of the chocolate mascarpone frosting. Okay, so let's put it back onto our board now. Let's get rid of that. And you know what we're going to do now, don't you?
Yes.
And I think this is a job for you. So, okay, so this is the dish we're going to put it on.
Okay.
Right? We could put this on the dish now and put the cream on the dish, on the cake while it's on the dish, but the chances are we're going to get frosting all over the dish, in which case then we'll have to wipe it off. So we're going to put the frosting here while it's on the board, and then using our palette knife and an egg slice as well to lift it and put it onto there so our plate stays clean.
Okay.
Okay, rock and roll? Marvellous.
Roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. So we're now going to trim the ends off, but we are not going to waste the ends. We are going to turn them into branches and stick them back on. So do you have a knife about this long?
What, do you need teeth on it?
No. Without teeth, no, because I think teeth would be a problem for us. What we will do now is that we will cut the ends, lift the cake on to the plate, yeah? Yeah. And then stick the ends back on. And the way we're going to do it is we are going to cut at a slant like that.
Ooh. So you have to use a sharp knife.
You do. And we're going to do it like that. And we're going to cut that like that. And because the cake is so soft, you can almost.
Very cool.
All right. How does that look?
Oh, it looks like a branch.
That's correct. So we're now going to lift it. So if I do this bit, you do that bit. Right, and this is now the delicate operation. Are you good? Good. There you go. And up, 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 up. Marvellous. Operation tree successful. Okay? Happy?
Yes.
Excellent. So now we're going to do these as branches like this. How does that look?
Good.
All right, and we can put a little bit more cream around that. We're now going to finish it by making the chocolate look like bark. Using the fork, just run it along like that, and maybe around there. Have a go.
Sure.
And it's such a simple thing to do. And it mustn't be perfect, because nothing is perfect. That's a proper Yule log. That's so nice. Okay? Right, so then, if I bring in our decorations, we've kept it simple today because this is a real classic, so not too gaudy. We've got some nice robins, right? We've got some holly, and this is fresh holly, so not to eat it, please, because it is not good to eat. So we can decorate the plate with the holly, we can put the robin on. We've got some icing sugar, obviously, as you do.
If I was very hungry.
No.
No, but like if I was very hungry and I wanted to eat the holly, not this one, but could I make some like holly to eat?
You could make some out of sugar paste. You could buy some sugar holly, as you can do on the internet and from some of the cake shops. Okay. You could probably even make some chocolate holly leaves using white chocolate and green colour. So there's lots of options, right? Great. Let's have a look. Look at that.
It actually looks like a real.
Yeah, it does. I think it looks really good.
Hello.
So, we've produced two because different designs. We've put both ends on the second one. One has got real holly on it, and just to remind everybody, please, that if you use real holly, it's not a good idea to stick it into the cake, but to use it to decorate around the
Don't
outside,
eat it.
and please don't eat it.
Even if you're
And
very hungry.
the other one, we've used artificial plastic berries, so obviously that's okay. But again, please don't eat them, take them out. If you want decorations which you can eat, then either make them out of sugar paste or you can buy them from one of the shops. We've put glitter on so that they sparkle, obviously. If you want to do them a little plainer, then you can dust them with cocoa powder, is also good. But also you can grate chocolate onto them, and that is also a very nice finish if you're not into something particularly Christmassy. All right, but I think they look stunning. Thumbs up. Marvellous. Thank you.